Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about Lille, France. For those of you guys who don't know where Lille, France is, it's just up in the northwest corner, close to Belgium. And so Lille, France for myself was an awesome city. I actually ended up going there twice just because it's kind of like a commuter central hub for people who go from France into England and out towards Belgium on the train stations, and that's where you take most of the long haul buses that go underneath the English Channel from France to England. But so that's kind of why we were at Lille. Unfortunately, Lille marked the end of the journey with Jen, Mitch, and Lisa. So that was a bit of a hard thing, I think, for everyone. So we didn't really get up to much in Lille because of that. Obviously, I spent a lot of the time in Lille catching up with Mitch and Lisa because we had been away from them for about a week, telling stories back and forth about what kind of shenanigans we had been getting up to. And we actually brought over from Danone, we spoke of those really amazing pastries that we loved and enjoyed almost every day over there. So Jen and I actually ended up taking a box of pastries, bringing them all the way from Danone on all the trains that day. It was about 6 hours, 7 hours of trains. And we brought this like box of delicacies into Lille, or from Lille, or into Lille, sorry, from Danone, and enjoyed those with Mitch and Lisa, who had actually already been there for a day. And so then after that, they showed us their pastry place that they had been to in Lille, which had, I don't know, it was a toss-up. All the pastries in France are like as good as they get, and definitely recommend going there, spending the 5-6 euros on a pastry. A little pricey, but it's definitely worth it to have one or two, just so you get an idea of what these people have been used to eating for a long time. When they talk about the quality of their bakery foods, you kind of start to understand what they mean by that. So yeah, Lille, France was cool. I think after the first day of just catching up with everyone, the second day was basically the day that everyone was leaving. We went down to the square and enjoyed kind of the last moments together, had breakfast together, and then I walked everyone to the train station. And then Jen left, and that was not an easy thing for anyone. I definitely had some tears. I'm sure Jen had some tears on the bus ride, and I'm glad that she had Mitch and of course Lisa there to help her with the transition away from me, because we were going to then be away for 2 months before I would come home, and then I would go up to see her at the end of the summer where she was. But yeah, so she left, and then after that it was quite lonely actually. The first couple hours of traveling alone, I went to the park and I didn't really know what to do. From there, I just went home and I kind of twiddled my thumbs, was like, I need to make some friends. I don't know what I'm going to do. I had no idea where I was going to go either, which was kind of an interesting dilemma. So I went back to the hostel, I booked another night there, and I started to just do some research on the computer. And I ended up booking a week in Rotterdam, which is a couple hours outside of Amsterdam. I thought, you know what, I'm going to get a whole week in a new place. So that was in Lille. I just made the decision that, I think it would be a good place to settle down, calm down, and just recollect myself, because I had a lot of planning to do as far as what was going on. I hadn't really done much planning. I was just trying to soak up as much as I could while being with Jen, and especially those last weeks when we were alone and just spending some really good quality time together. It was unbelievable. One of the things I think I didn't mention in Danone and also in Nice was just the joys of speaking French for me, coming from somewhere where I spoke French as a child, growing up in a French immersion program, and then I went into Lille, and I have a Quebecois French, so everyone there doesn't think it's proper French. I don't know if it is proper French. I'm not going to get in that argument today, but I definitely enjoyed collaborating and just talking to people in their native language. It was very a unique experience. So that's kind of short and sweet on what happened in Lille. I'm sorry there's not a lot going on in Lille. Obviously, it was just a bit of a drop point and transition into the second half of our journey, which I'll get onto more. So next time we'll be talking about Rotterdam, which is the second time I was in the Netherlands. and lots of great stories there. Obviously, I was there for a week, so probably a little bit of a longer discussion. So if you guys have any comments, questions, drop a comment, and I hope you guys are enjoying these videos and photos. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.